the movie Splash was a runaway box office hit. Splash, which comes from the Disney studios, has given the company the biggest commercial hit since Mary Poppins.
Can I say something? You know, you go through 5 years and you have a sensational cast member, and sometime they become a nameless face. And this man has been such a terrific performer for us and such a good luck charm. I'd like to introduce him and have you really give him a Tom Harvey, ladies and gentlemen.
Some time ago, the movie Splash was a runaway box office hit. Splash, which comes from the Disney studios, has given the company the biggest...
Just for a moment, you know, we don't live in Toronto during the summer, and my partner Al and I come up here and stay at a hotel.
Right.
And Tom's wife, Bobby, and Tom have invited us over for lamb quite a bit, and it's been really fabulous, and we owe them a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Tom.
It's New Zealand spring lamb. It's $2.99 a pound. I mean, bad. We're not going to worry about it. Okay.
5, 4.
Some time ago, the movie Splash was a runaway.
You know, it's versatility that makes someone great. And throughout the years, he not only does these off-camera voices, but he's done on-camera interviews and played character parts. And it's just a privilege to have him on the show. And I really appreciate it.
Okay. Some time ago, the movie Splash was a runaway box office hit. Now, Splash, which comes from the Disney studios, has given the company the...
I don't know if you remember the first year, because the more I think about it, it brings back memories of what Tom did. We did a whole sketch, and then he performed in it, and then we nailed the doors shut, and he came out. And when you think about it, he's done interviews and comedy things and characters and off-camera voices and on-camera. He's invaluable. And we just appreciate it.
In 5, 4,
Sure.
3.
Some time ago, the movie Splash was a runaway box office hit.
You know, excuse me for a second, but the more I think about it, with all the things you've done too much. So we'll get someone else to do this. Let's hear it for Tom Harvey. I'm sure someone out here can do this introduction. Come on. What is your name?
Betty.
Betty what?
Betty Rose.
All right, Betty, you'll be filling in from the great Tom Harvey in tonight's, well, we'll find out, hopefully.
No fear.
Come on, Betty.
Hang on to your job. Hi.
This is John Biner, Betty.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Betty. Welcome to
Okay,
the
now,
show.
Betty.
Nice to meet you.
Betty, that's enough, Betty. Would you please read everything in red throughout this interview? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
All
right, y'all count it out, Betty?
I'm supposed to move faster.
No, just however you read, however you read. As though you were reading the newspaper.
Oh.
A loud newspaper.
4, 3, 2.
Some time ago, the movie Splash was a runaway box office hit. Splash, which comes from Disney Studios, has given the company the biggest commercial hit since Mary Poppins. When a movie makes it big, it usually follows by a deluge of unsuitable...
Yeah. Would you sit down over here, please? Yeah, can we get someone else? Maybe there's someone else. Yeah, you, sir. I think you could probably do this. Come on. Sure. Down here. Let's give him a hand. What is your name?
My name's Tom.
All right, Tom what?
Morrison.
All right, Tom, come on back here.
Hi, Tom.
This is John Biner. Okay, let's take it from the top. Here we go. You'll count them down, and everything in red you'll read.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go in 5, 4, 3.
Some time ago, the movie Splash was a runaway box office hit. Splash, which comes from Disney Studios, has given the company the biggest commercial
Hit.
You sit over here, please. That's good. Okay, let's see if we can get someone else here. Okay. Come on, you could probably. No? Okay. Come on, you could do this. Oh, wait. You want to do it? Come on, sure. What is your name? Karen. Okay, here, Karen, you're going to do this. You'll do it well, I'm sure. Okay? Everything in red. Here we go.
Here we go in 5, 4, 3.
Wait a minute, Bob.
Yeah.
You didn't introduce her to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is John Bonner.
How do you do, Mary? Pleasure to meet you. Karen?
Oh, Karen,
See?
I'm sorry. That's why I didn't introduce her.
Get somebody out of the audience to replace you right
Here we go.
now.
4, 3.
Some time ago, the movie Splash was a runaway box office hit. Splash, which comes from Disney Studios, has given the company the biggest commercial hit since Mary Poppins. When a movie makes it big, it is usually followed by a deluge of lawsuits, people claiming that it was their idea. Well, Bizarre has followed up on one of those people. A person whose name is Melvin Merman claims that Splash is really his idea, and he is so upset that he has had a nervous breakdown. So tonight, we're going to visit him in a hospital room in Santa Monica. Good evening, Mr. Merman.
Good evening.
Tell us why you claim Ron Howard stole the idea of Splash from you.
3 reasons. 1, I have documented proof that I brought the story to Ron Howard, and he read it in front of me. 2, I was given a contract by a studio to write a treatment for the movie. And 3...
Yes, we're waiting. What is 3?
This is 3. Can't you see?
Oh, my gosh, this is astounding. How could this happen?
Well, it happens in Hollywood all the time. Remember Francis the Talking Mule?
That was stolen?
You bet. Right from Howard Cosell. It wasn't all bad, though. At least I got a real ass to play him.
I think we're getting off the track.
Yes, we have a choice. We can either stay on the track or try to be funny.
All right, let me get this straight. You're half man and half fish.
Right.
What do you do to make a living?
I hold cue cards for Love Boat. Betty liked it.
I love it.
Hey, Betty. What happens if you sink to the bottom?
If I sing to the bottom... We didn't hear that. We didn't hear that
What
question.
happens if you sink to the bottom?
I could always hold cue cards for Bizarre. Did you like that, Betty? Didn't like it as much. But
Now, in your lawsuit, you claim that other movies were stolen from you.
yes, I wrote the greatest movie about underwater violence and the mob.
And what is this title of the movie about underwater violence?
The Codfather. Stick around, Betty.
Let me ask you the obvious now.
What is that?
What did you have to do? Did you have anything to do with the movie Jaws?
Just the porno version.
The porno version?
Didn't you see it? Deep Jaws? Wait a minute, don't oh! A 500-pound female gray whale swallows the entire U.S. Navy. One at a time.
Fortunately, we're running out of time.
Yes, you can say that again. Please do.
Fortunately, we're running out of time.
Thank you.
Before we leave, I have to ask you, except for the nervous breakdown, is there any other reason why you're in the hospital?
Well, because of the nerves, the doctor thinks that I have contracted a rare social disease found only in middle-aged mermen.
What is it called?
Moby Dick. They want to operate this afternoon.
Well, what did you say?
I told them if they can find it, they can operate on it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Marvin Mervyn.
You're very welcome. Thank you for interviewing me. It's been a pleasure.
This is Tom Harvey returning you to Bizarre.